Oh yes, that's loud. Welcome to another episode of the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. What's up, everybody? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Carlos Jaramillo in the house. I turned up the volume of the show a little bit, guys, because I noticed it was a little bit low. Let me know. Is it too loud? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hope everybody's doing good. We're here. We've made it. Today is Friday. Party time. It's actually Friday today. I have successfully not gone to jiu-jitsu the whole week, and I feel horrible about it, but I think my voice is gonna thank me for it. Gotta clear up my whatever it is I had, so I don't infect my teammates, my rolling partners, right? So it sucks. I hate to take the whole week off, but my body feels great. Most of the swelling is out of my fingers. I don't feel sore anywhere, so it's definitely time to go back. So I'll be back there on Monday. But for now, let's get the whole week off. Right. Check in, guys. As you come in, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Todd in the house. What up, Todd? Good to see you in here. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Todd. All right. So now it's Friday. And now we're going to check the stats. Check the price of the Bitcoin. But I'm telling you, dips are the gifts, right? The dips are the gifts. This is when you get the most Satoshis for your dollar. Let's check out the stat strength to see exactly what I mean. Here we go. Sat strength. Look at that. Today the price of Bitcoin is $62,557.25. You can buy 1,598 Satoshis for a single dollar. It's pretty good. Okay. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. So there you go. A Satoshi is the smallest denomination of a Bitcoin. When you stack, you don't slack. That's right. That's right. When you stack, you don't slack. But yeah, just like that. Let's say you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you could have. Oh man, that's transitioning weird. Oh, sorry. That's a Japanese yen. 1 yen will get you 10.9 Satoshis. One US dollar cent will get you 16 Satoshis right now. Straight up 16 Satoshis. Did the prices drop again? 16 Satoshis for a single penny. 1,598 Satoshis. Woo! The Satoshis are good. The Satoshis are tasty today. Cheap sats all day. Stacking for once the local low. Let's go ahead and start stacking before the show pumps the price. Right? That's what we should do. That's what we should do. All right. I'm going to finish that segment off and we're going to jump into the next segment of the show that we like to call the Sat Strength. All right, the Sat Strength, we basically focus on why we stack Bitcoin, why we save in Bitcoin, and everybody in here is regulars, right? If you're here, you're new to the show, say hello, subscribe, and after you subscribe, you'll be able to chat after a minute. Get on here, ask your beginner questions, give your seasoned Bitcoiners advice. All comments are welcome. Just keep them positive and keep the politics out of here, okay? No politics, no poop coins, no yield products, no trading. We buy Bitcoin, we take self-custody of the Bitcoin, and we do it again, okay? There is no sell. Hodl or buy more, there is no sell. McLovin in the house. Round of applause from the live studio. Answer McLovin says, hey, Stackopaths, I just realized something. I used to check the price of Bitcoin every day. Now I don't even think about it. There you go. McLovin has reached a different level, another level. I check it all the time because I think it's fun, But I see where you're going. I see what you're saying. No matter what, we're stacking, right? But on prices like on days like today, when the price dips down below 62,000, what's that? It's at $62,487 right now. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's get through this why we stack segment and just do the stacking, and we'll do the explaining afterwards, right? You guys think it's gonna keep going down or keep going up? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you stick to your schedule and you buy more Bitcoin. Jake Thomas in the house. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Jake Thomas. He says, my powder is dry till we can remember the 5th of November. A memory. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, what? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's wild. I did a little private stack today at about 62,700, and it dipped below that right after. My initial thought was to do a buy at 62,000, and I had my buy set up for 62,000, and then it dipped all the way down to 62,014, and then it didn't touch 62,000. So my buy went through, obviously higher than than 62,000. But if I would have gone with my initial instinct of putting it at 62,000, I would have seen the price come down right below my buy and then just miss my buy and go back up. So at least I got in. But today, right now, we're gonna stack some stats. As soon as we wrap up this segment, let's wrap up this segment with the short version of why we stack. Why we save in Bitcoin. We save in Bitcoin because saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a continuously increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents those hours. Now, I did get a comment on one of my previous videos that said that my short version of the Bitcoin description was pretty good, but it was missing some things. From the perspective of why you should save in Bitcoin, what is it missing? Tell me in the chat. I appreciate that. And if that was your comment and you want to follow that up, I did respond with let me know what the feedback is. So I'm always open to making that statement better because it's my elevator pitch. It's my when somebody tells me, all right, fine. Tell me why I should save in Bitcoin. Tell me what Bitcoin is. Tell me why I should be saving in Bitcoin. I hit him with that and let him marinate. I'm more attuned to how many sats I have and where exactly and when and where we're in a global adoption, not the price of Bitcoin. That makes sense. That's a good way to do it, McLovin. That's a really good way to do it. Because if you look at the amount of satoshis you have under your control and you're not selling, then Satoshi number goes up, and that's the number that really counts, right? That's the number that really matters. Your sat count going up. Yeah, the price of Bitcoin compared to paper money is going to fluctuate, but the amount of Bitcoin you actually control does not change when the price of Bitcoin changes relative to a fiat currency, right? It's like you're looking at it the right way. You're measuring. You're measuring. How can I put this in a way? You're looking at the ruler, like the measuring stick, at the ruler. You're looking at the measuring stick, as opposed to what it's measuring, right? Because the ruler, the measuring stick, the Bitcoin, is not changing. It's fixed. The supply is fixed. Therefore, the percentage of the supply that you own is fixed, right? And as long as there's no more extra Bitcoin created out of nothing to more than 21 million, the percentage of the supply again is fixed. So now you have a measuring stick. Your ruler is your Bitcoin stack, right? And if you compare that against any other currency, any other paper money, that measuring stick is broken. Okay, it's a shrinking ruler, because when you control a percentage of the paper money supply, if the printers go burr, and they do go burr, your percentage of that supply is decreased, and therefore your measurements of value are distorted by the money printer. Okay, I know. Sorry guys, a little bit too heady, a little bit too much for a Friday. It's party time though. It's party time. Okay. Let's jump into the stack recap so we can do today's buy before the price goes back up. Here we go. Stack recap. Because we don't only talk about stacking sats here on the show. We actually stack them Monday through Friday. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We've been stacking sats here on the show on weekdays since May 22nd, 2023. And since then, we've accumulated about 0.261127251 Bitcoin on the through various methods. We'll go over those real quick. The first method, the main method, was DCAing, $5 a day. Then we bumped it up to $10 a day, and now we're doing $20 a day. Well, throughout the lifespan of the show, over a year and about a couple months, we've saved $7,621, and that savings of value in Bitcoin, if we were to try to get the same amount of Bitcoin today, it would cost us $11,313 to buy the same amount of Satoshis today that we did over the period we DCA'd. So in other words, we would need 48% more of the weaker money to buy the same amount of Satoshis, 18.1 million Satoshis. Okay. We've also done another side project where we stack sats on 100 days in a row, and that is actually down 7% because we were stacking when it was high. But still, even though the price of Bitcoin is down in terms of dollars, the amount of Satoshis we stacked is still the same. So that's another 7.5 million Satoshis to the stack, and that's noted here. And then we also have been doing what we call Operation Liberation of Sats, Operation Flipping Sats, where we take things in our home that we don't use, or in your garage, things that you don't use anymore, that are just taking up space, collecting dust, and they are basically have trapped Satoshis in them, right? So if you go in and you liberate those Satoshis, you can get that value out and convert it to Satoshis. Then that thing that was sitting there collecting dust, all of a sudden is making you richer. It's making your purchasing power go up. All right, 61K. We're about to get this 61K buy, boys. I'm gonna wrap up this segment of the show and go into. Oh yeah, since the price of Bitcoin is below our average buy price, no, is above our average buy price for 2024, we're gonna be stacking $20 today. So let's jump into that section real quick. Just stack some sats real quick. Here we go. Only one thing left to do. It's time to stack some sats. Oh my God, that's 62,000 on the dot. All right, we're stacking sats over on Swan. No, not Swan. On Strike. Hey, what's the habit? Boom, boom, boom. Opening up the Strike app. Buying sats, $20 worth. There it is. It's queued up. Cut the music. Start the drum roll. Hit the buy. Confirm. There we go. $20 worth of Bitcoin today on the Stack Sats show. Oh, it's at 61. Oh. There it is. The Bitcoin has been purchased. The sats have been stacked. And when the stacks are stacked, we chill. Oh yeah. We got a perfect buy right there. Got a perfect buy. Flawless victory. Whoa. We got a flawless strike right there. I want to say flawless, but a pretty damn good buy for our average. Let's put it into the spreadsheet. If you're curious about a spreadsheet and you want to see all the purchases we've made here on the show during the show, every single purchase here, pretty much with the exception of maybe like 7 of them, is an episode in our show. There's a video of this on our show, so it's crazy, right? All right. If you want to see this spreadsheet, you can type in !SAT, S-A-T, sheet, S-H-E-E-T, and you'll get a link to this template, which will have my actual numbers in here, and you can go through the numbers, check them out. You can wipe out the numbers and put your own numbers in if you want to start tracking your Bitcoin purchases like we do here on the show. All right. Let's put in today's buy. Today's 8/2/24. We purchased Bitcoin at, yesterday's buy is weird. I'll have to fix that. Purchased Bitcoin at, we still got $62,311.27. Nice. $20 worth. And that yielded 0.000. Ooh, 31,792. You know what I love more than 30,000 satoshis for $20? 31,000 satoshis for for $20. Let's go. Boom. 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 All right, taking this information and putting it on the overall spreadsheet for the whole lifespan of the show. This sheet tracks only the buys in 2024. We're up 11%, and this sheet tracks the buys for the whole lifespan of the show. So there's some duplicate data in there. Just remember that that's a separate. That we're only tracking that one for the year so that we can. Oops, what happened here? That's weird. So that we can show the newcomers to stacking that it's not that hard and you can start easily. Oh, I missed that's what it was. There it is. All right, 31,792 satoshis added to the stack for a grand total of 0.26144517 Bitcoin for the lifespan of the show, for the whole show bag. Hey, we're well past a quarter of a Bitcoin, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. What up, Leonard? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Leonard. Good to see you in here. Jake Thomas says, I tried shrinking ruler trick on her too, but it didn't measure up. Nice. Oh my gosh. All good, dude. Did you? All good. Thanks for tuning in, Leonard. Alrighty, so we got all the purchases done on this massive sweet dip right here. Jeez, tasty sats all day. 61,980. It's back up over 62,000. Okay. Find some stuff to sell, guys. Find some stuff to sell. Get to stacking. Okay? Get to stacking. All right. We'll go back to this Q&A section thing here. Boom. All righty, boys. What are you guys doing this weekend? 100 sats per dollar soon. Ooh, can you imagine? Oh, I gotta fix the spreadsheet over here from yesterday. I messed it up. Let's see here. Right here. Yesterday's buy was at. I missed a zero here. There it is. There we go. All right, it's fixed. But yeah, slow and steady, doing good. So, any questions about buying tasty sats? Any questions about storage? How to actually purchase it? How to move it? All that good stuff. Let me know. Disc golf for the third day in a row, and a birthday party. Let's go, dude. You're gonna be so sore. Nation state FOMO is about to start. Things will get wild when that happens. You know what, McLovin? I think you're absolutely right, 100%. What up, Garrett? Dude, it's at $863 right now. We just stacked the stack, and yeah, it's good. Gotta stack it up. It's time to stack it up. It is a calm before the storm. Also, I watched a video from what's his name? British Hodl. British Hodl talked about how how the institutions are finally got their stuff together. And like we talked about this before, like when we were like, oh, ETFs are coming, ETFs got approved and nothing really happened, right? Well, I guess it takes these companies a long time for them to, first of all, understand it themselves and tool up, like basically get their employees that are selling these products to understand what the product actually is, right? And then start shilling it to their existing customers, right? And even though the ETFs were approved, that's why you didn't see an instant pop of like, boom, everybody's buying ETFs. Well, because just because it got approved doesn't mean that the people in charge of managing other people's money totally understand the concept yet, and also are seeing the benefits of it, right? Or even know what offerings their employer is gonna make available to their customers, right? It's okay to play the market a lot as long as you're okay with the market playing you. Oh, burned. Yeah, Garrett, me too. That's so good. Oh man. All right, McLovin says, maybe I'm too bullish, but I really feel like the tidal wave of capital is coming. Be patient and don't sell your Bitcoin to BlackRock. Exactly. It's exactly right, McLovin. Chilling. Yeah, like I feel like we've had so much of an opportunity post ETF approvals to continue to stack. If you weren't at 1 Bitcoin before the ETF approvals, you should have been trying your hardest to get to 1 Bitcoin. And if you were like that close to get to 1 Bitcoin before the ETFs got approved, but you kept stacking, by now you should be at 1 Bitcoin. You know, like if you get to 1 Bitcoin, man, it's pretty dang awesome. You know, if you get to more than 1 Bitcoin, that's even better. Satwise in the house, let's go! Round of applause for Satwise. What up, Jenks? Good to see you in here. Do you prefer going by Satwise or by Jenks? Let me know. Welcome to the stream. We're chilling. We're talking about this dip while everybody's over there with paper hands freaking out like, oh, I'm going to lose my money. We're over here stacking like crazy, biting into that juicy, tasty Sat sandwich. Cheap Sat sandwich. Sat sandwiches are on special. Sat sandwiches are on special right now. Look at that, $61,828. Yeah. I gotta go figure out what I can. I gotta go figure out what else I can sell. I gotta go adjust the price of my offer up items. I want to drop like $10 on them, on everything across the board, just to get them off the sheet, so I can get some of that money and get into Bitcoin as soon as possible. I'm reminding everyone to not sell their Bitcoin to Uncle Larry. Exactly. Man, such a crazy day. It's still going. Still going. It's a sad song for those people that are afraid of. Friends always call me Jenks because nobody could say my last name. Jankowskis. Nailed it. Was that even close? Jankowskis? Or Hankowskis? Psst, kids, want to be cool? Want to see a cool chart? Yes, let's go. Send it, Carlos. Send us a cool chart. Put it in the Discord and I'll bring it up on the stream. That's so funny. Are the lettuce hands getting shook out today? Heck yeah, dude. Oh, lettuce hands are selling right now 61,680. I'm looking at the Coinbase price. The sound of the lettuce hands right now deciding to sell their stats, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. We're about to finish that song and play this song for the real Bitcoiners. The real Bitcoiners in the house.
Yo. Yeah.
Party time.
I like Quakes. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
2023. Yeah.
61,670. It dropped a little bit more.
BTC, bro.
Everybody out there crying. Check out their streams. They're sad. Right? We're out here stacking the dips.
Yo, DCA2BTC, DCA2BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA2BTC, GBP, USD, DCA2BTC, my TZS, I made it blessed, DCA2BTC, cause every single year I keep losing spending power, and I can't make it back even if I work double hours, and they tell me volatility, what's that gotta do with me? Let the bulls and bears fight, DCA2BTC, I saw an opportunity when FTX crashed, oh snap, look at that, yo, BTC is 15 G's, stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me, stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me, DCA2BTC, DCA2BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA2BTC, GBP, USD, DCA2BTC, my TZS, I made it blessed, DCA2BTC, woo! Yeah.
All right, let's see what Carlos sent over.
Yeah. Stack, sats, stacking, sats, stack.
Never look back
Sats,
price.
stack,
Bitcoin price.
stack.
So you stack when the green line is close to the pink line? Is that the deal? I see what you're saying. Current never look back price of Bitcoin is 65,302. And we're at 61. Oh my God, 61,600. Should be DCAing right now. All day. All day. Let's see. Can we zoom in more? Let's do a 1 year.
When it comes to DCA, man, there's no doubt about it, man. I'm BTC only. Got my Blink, got my Zeus, and my wallet of Satoshi, man. On Stemster, they know me, man. On Wave Lake, they know me. On Noster, they know me, man. We BTC only,
Dang.
man. Yeah, DCA to BTC.
65,300. I remember those days when I was killing it with hourly buys on Strike. Oh my gosh. Jenks, how many like, is there a minimum to do hourly buys on Strike? I know, right? If you'd asked me when it was at 71,000, I would be like, oh, at 61,000, I'd buy. Oh my God, 61,500. Oh, it's gone below 61,500. Wow. Dang. Dang. With Strike, you can set a target price. Oh, okay. 70 cents per minute. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I want to go back to the screen. I like that chart, Carlos, by the way. If you needed extra motivation to stack today, look at that 61,380. God dang. Should we do another stack, guys? Should we do another stack? Right now. Let's see. Start a poll. A second stack. Oops, that's not it. It's a poll. There it is. There's a poll. Oh my God! Look at that, 61,200. That's funny. Oh, sorry. Let me put on some more tracks, some more jams, just to keep the flavor going. Flavor.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gathering?
Already did the fourth time today. All right, we're doing another live buy on the show here, guys. Right here, $20 going in.
People that use fiat currency
Boom.
as a store of
Just stacked another $20 worth of Bitcoin right now.
value.
I'm
We
adding
call them
it
poor.
to
We
the
call them
spreadsheet
poor.
as we rock out to this
People
track.
that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them
Double
poor.
stack,
We call them
stack.
poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor.
It's a party, guys. It's a party in here.
We call them poor.
It's a stacking party.
Okay?
Okay.
Right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, I mean, right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
Forever, Laura.
People
Let's go.
that use fiat
32,114 satoshis for $20. What a deal.
value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use
I think that was the tastiest dip right there. That was a tasty dip.
currency, we call them poor. We call them poor.
Party up in here.
We call them poor.
Party.
We call them poor. There's a name for them.
I will close the gap at 58. Then phase 4, the bull begins. Let's go. Oh, that's a good point, Jenks.
We call them
I hope it gets to 50 just to see people cry about it. Yeah. McLovin is ruthless, dude. I love it. Cold-blooded. Folks, trust me, there are certain structures you do not want to break even. There are certain structures you do not want to break even though you want cheap sats. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm in the DCA and Roundup game. Let's go. I'm spoiled at buying under 20K. Yeah, dude. That's so wild. All right, let me get this the song finished. Yeah, the song finished. All right, let's go back to the normal tracks here. The huge. Play some other tracks here. Spice it up today. More chill-tastic. I'm spoiled. Okay, 49K then. Only for a day. Oh my gosh. Dude, when the prices go down like that, you probably see like the big dogs buying a bunch, you know? Right. So we added an additional $20 stack today on that little micro flick down. I think that would have been I don't know. I'm not a chart guy. But that was a pretty crazy recovery right there, right? Do we go down to 60? We're so close to 60. We're so close to 60. Do we go down to 60? Let's check the daily. Damn, that's a huge red candle. That is a huge red candle. We're probably going to get to 60. We're probably going to go to 60 and then slingshot back up. That's a big red move today. I dabble in astrology for men. Let's go. Yes. we have a local resident fortune teller here. Our local resident fortune teller. His name is Boltar. You can ask him questions by typing in ! Boltar and followed by a space and then followed by a question. Will Bitcoin get down to 60K. Let's see what Boltar says. Because only trust Boltar with your most important financial and life decisions. Okay? Oh, dang. Boltar is usually super bullish. Boltar said that's going to get to 60. Right? So I'm setting up a buy order down there just in case Boltar's right. Stay solvent, my friends. Exactly. Yep. No, that's true. That's true. Don't go crazy. Only invest the money that you can afford to invest, guys. It's a very good point. Save responsibly. Okay? I don't put money in there that I don't need in the next like 3 or 4 years. All right? And oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's go back to this view. Oh, Boltar's wrong, dude. Boltar's wrong. No way. No way, Boltar. What's going on with this guy? Boo this Boltar. That's funny. Oh, I forgot to end the poll. End the poll. Yes, we did do an additional $20 stack today. We added it to the sheet. Boltar, will Bitcoin phase 4 begin once we close the CME gap? What does CME stand for? Is that like the... Boltar is a troll. Boltar speaks. Don't trade, just stack sats. The CME gap, is that where like... see, I'm gonna look at this for the week. I think you're right, man. Oh, whoever said 52, if you look at it on the weekly chart, that's a pretty good one too. Come down to like 52, 200, and I'm gonna look up CME gap, okay? Because that sounds pretty cool. The difference between the closing price of Bitcoin on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange on one trading day and its opening price on the... Oh, I see. On the next trading day. Got it. So when you said... So when Janks said... will Bitcoin phase 4 begin once we close the CME gap? I see. Commodity exchange... yep, that sells... Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I'd buy some futures right now. I try to get into buying Bitcoin futures or Bitcoin options. But I can't find an exchange to do it on, because since I'm in the US, all the exchanges people use are not available. It's where you promise to buy Bitcoin at a certain price, right? Call options in the future. It's a different way to stack sats. Boltar will be Boltar will. What did Boltar say? Don't trade. Okay. Let's see the commodities market. Yep. Boltar, will my transactions work? Good. Will my transmission work? Good when I get my car back. Yes, there you go. They trade Monday through Friday, weekdays, and if Bitcoin price pumps on a Sunday into Monday, it leaves a gap. Oh, got it. Thanks, Jenks. That's super informative. Yeah, like I said, I don't trade much, but like if I were to get into anything like that, it would be figuring out ways to get more sats. So I heard that buying Bitcoin options is a way to get more to build your stack. .94% of all BTC gaps have close. Interesting. Self custody or nothing, says Harhal. That's right. That's right. But it's cool to see all the crazy stuff happening. But Bitcoin doesn't sleep. Traditional markets seem antiquated to me. Yep. But the whole infrastructure is behind McLovin, right? Like, what are you gonna have people work? You can have traders working on weekends, right? Have another shift that covers Saturday and Sunday, right? That covers holidays. It makes, it's super cool. Super cool. The stock market the stock market doesn't work on the weekends because people aren't working, but Bitcoin just works. Doesn't matter who's working or not, because the software's still working. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Man. All right, let's let me go back to a different time frame so I can see the pump and the dump. All right, went down all the way to 61,200, and it's on its way up. What do you guys think? 60K or nay? It's so close to 60K already. It's trying to come back up. If it doesn't come back up past like about 62,500, it's probably gonna go down a little bit more. Damn, that's wild. It's wild, but don't worry. The dips are the gifts. That's what we're sticking with. Okay. And if you've been stacking with us since the beginning of the year, we're still in the positive. I think we're still in the positive. So. Where is it? There you go. 2024. Are we still in the positive? Yeah, we're still in double digit positive. Yeah, we're still up 11%, even with this dip, right? So if we get down to 60,000, that'll wipe us out for the year. But it only wipes you out if you sell. Okay. But as the price of Bitcoin goes down or up, the number of satoshis you're holding doesn't change. You are, let's see, let's go back here. You are correct, McLovin. I hate how paper Bitcoin trading can impact the price. Yep. But that's why Trump and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin approved it when first 20K and then tanked the prices. Oh, damn. That's wild. That's crazy. Well, I think I'm on the same wavelength as McLovin, and see these dips as opportunities, and on the long term, in the long term, this is gonna be like another like Germany selling their sats type of situation, right? Like it's not changing the foundation of Bitcoin. It doesn't change what Bitcoin is, that the price goes down like this. It's probably somebody dumping some coins or something. We'll see what comes up in the news or on the online later, probably later today, later in the week, over the weekend. What's crashing it? The 2017 crash caused by a Trump swamp color creature. Oh, yeah, 2017 the crash wasn't that also the year that when was the China ban? Because I know the China ban stifled that bull run, right? By the way, I don't think in the long term it matters. We're gonna look back at these little dumps, and how big is the dump for the week? Let's see. How big is this dump? It's pretty big, actually. Let's see. For the day. Looking at the chart here. Trying to get percentage wise. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 days, the price is down about 10%. This is nothing. It is but a scratch. 10%, not even 10% actually. it went down 10% at the lowest. But right now it's like a 9% drop since the beginning of the week. So yeah, not even a big deal. When you zoom out, it's like, oh, okay, we're still up there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't think we'll go to 59, 58, or maybe I don't even know if we'll go to 60. If we go to 60, it'll be like 60,700 maybe to finish, to close, to pick up the rest of that candle on the 15th of July on Monday, to recover the rest of that candle. But I don't think we'll see 50. 58 seems really low. Yeah, maybe 56. Nah, I don't know. I think it's gonna keep going up from here. Anyway, sometimes I think it's better if TradeFi completely stayed away from Bitcoin, but it seems like a big living animal that's out of our control at this point. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. It's a valid point. But man, those guys get liquidated eventually, right? People that are playing with leverage, like imagine playing with leverage today. Oh, if you got wiped out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. So that is what I got for today's show. Let's start to wrap this baby up. Remember, Thursday, the 15th of August, we're going to have our Stacker Lounge episode where you can jump in our Discord and jump into the Stacker Lounge, and the audio of that conversation, that group talk, will be live streamed. We can talk about mining Bitcoin, we can talk about stacking Bitcoin, all the fun stuff, catch up and figure out how our orange pilling is going. So make plans for that if you want. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, August 15, here on this very show. But yeah, have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, especially right now, you're slacking. Later, guys.